All right, can you introduce yourself to the followers here and give them a little bit more information about why you're here and what you do?
Sure. I'm Dee Dee Lageson, president of Save the Persecuted Christians. We're a U.S. nonprofit since 2018, and Nigeria has been one of our primary focuses. I've been to Nigeria. I went to Abuja, drove to Makurdi in Benue State, and then up to Jos in Plateau State and back to Abuja. So I've been on some of the most dangerous highways in Nigeria. I've visited with the internally displaced people, especially Benue has a huge and heavy population. They say 3 to 4 million. I would say closer to 10 to 12 million internally displaced in Nigeria. We've worked long and hard with the Leah Foundation, Leah Sharibu. We brought her mom to Washington, D.C. to plead for the rescue of Leah. And there's just thousands of other girls just like Leah that are still being held in these hostage camps. And the Nigerian government is giving impunity to the terrorists. They're not raiding these hostage camps, some of which are near military installations in the Middle Belt area. And finally, with President Donald Trump, we're actually acknowledging the true enemy in the Middle Belt for Christians is the Muslim Fulani militias that are, just clearing the land of these subsistent farmers, the Christian population there, and they're overtaking these villages. The Nigerian government is doing nothing to retake those villages and return people to their homes and to their farms or give them security in any way, shape, or form. We've been watching it for so long, and we're just so glad President Trump is now looking to protect the Christians in Nigeria, because it's been decades now, since 2001, that this has been going on.
So, can you tell us a little bit more about the bill that has been proposed that would assist Nigerians, Christians in the area?
Yeah, so the Nigerian bill is to hold to the mandate from the International Religious Freedom Act, which demands that the president, through the Secretary of State, designate countries that allow ongoing egregious violence or tolerate it. And for sure, we can say that Nigeria has long tolerated this violence against Christians. So that gives the U.S. government, the administration, a toolbox of methods that they can hold Nigeria accountable and help turn her policies so that she'll actually protect the citizens, all of the citizens of Nigeria. And right now they're doing some of that. They've just said that they're going to hire some 20,000 new police officers and allow states to start having local policing, which would be a huge difference in Nigeria. Closing their borders to just other Fulani coming in from outside of Nigeria, that would be very helpful. But these appeasements and negotiations that continue to go on with Boko Haram and ISWAP in the north, and bringing these repentant terrorists into the military services, I know that a lot of Nigerians feel that that's just not a good plan and dangerous to them. So there's a lot that can be done in Nigeria. I don't see U.S. troops on the ground anytime soon in Nigeria, but I do see President Trump angling to make some deals with, because Nigeria is such a wealthy country in terms of natural resources and oil. I know that President Trump wouldn't want to see that all go to China, and so he's acting to help bring Nigeria back to a place of peace and into the Western sphere of influence. And maybe there's some business deals there to be had that can help Nigeria become the economic machine it is primed to be, because it's got an incredible population of young people. It matters to America that Nigeria is safe and that the Christians there are no longer experiencing terrorism at the levels they have been for years.
So, what can viewers do? I know that there is a bill. I'm assuming that bill is that sponsored by Senator Ted Cruz? Can you give us a little more details on what individual viewers can do to kind of help get that legislation pushed through?
Yeah, sure. So Senator Ted Cruz has a bill that's that Chris Smith had. Chris Smith had a resolution. Cruz is an actual bill, and this would put in sanctions for Nigeria for officials to pull their visas, not allow their children to come to the United States to be educated, freeze any financial assets that they may have here in the United States until Nigeria is held accountable. So it opens up a vast array of tools that Congress can insist that the administration implement with regards to Nigeria.
Great, thank you so much. And where can viewers go to?
You know, at Save the Persecuted Christians, we do have take actions, so people can send letters into their members of Congress, specifically to support Representative Smith's resolution. But any of this and all of it gives you the opportunity to call your members of Congress, write them letters, and just let them know that Nigeria and Christians persecuted around the world matter to them.
And so, where can viewers go to get more information about your organization?
SaveThePersecutedChristians.org and at PersecutedSave on X.
Great, thank you so much for your time.